The Battle of Morgarten, fought in 1315, stands as one of the most significant early victories of the Swiss Confederacy against the forces of the Habsburg monarchy, marking a turning point in the struggle for independence among the Alpine communities. The conflict arose from growing tensions between the expanding ambitions of the Habsburg Duke Leopold I of Austria and the rural cantons of Uri, Schwyz, and Unterwalden, which sought to preserve their autonomy and traditional rights. These cantons, bound by mutual defense agreements, had already begun to form the early foundations of what would become Switzerland. Leopold, determined to assert Habsburg authority over the region, organized a military campaign aimed at suppressing the rebellious cantons and re-establishing control over the strategically important mountain passes. Confident in the superiority of his heavily armored knights and professional troops, Leopold advanced toward the Swiss territories with an army that was larger and better equipped than that of his opponents. However, the Swiss forces, though smaller and less formally trained, possessed a deep familiarity with the rugged terrain of their homeland, and relied on mobility, coordination, and tactical ingenuity rather than brute force. The confrontation took place near the Morgarten Pass, a narrow route bordered by steep slopes and the waters of Lake Ägeri, a location that proved decisive in shaping the outcome of the battle. Anticipating the path of the advancing Habsburg army, the Swiss fighters prepared an ambush, positioning themselves on higher ground and taking advantage of the constrained movement of the enemy forces. As the Austrian troops entered the narrow passage, they found themselves unable to deploy effectively, their cavalry rendered nearly useless by the confined space and uneven terrain. At a carefully chosen moment, the Swiss launched their attack, raining down rocks, logs, and other debris from above, causing confusion and disorder among the Habsburg ranks. This initial assault was followed by a direct engagement in close combat, where the Swiss infantry, armed with halberds and other pole weapons, proved highly effective against the disorganized and trapped knights. The lack of maneuverability and the panic that spread through the Habsburg army quickly turned the situation into a rout, with many soldiers attempting to flee and some even being pushed into the lake. The defeat was both tactical and psychological, demonstrating that disciplined infantry using the terrain to their advantage could overcome a seemingly superior feudal army. The victory at Morgarten not only secured the independence of the Swiss cantons in the immediate sense, but also strengthened their confidence, encouraging further cooperation and resistance against external domination. In the broader historical context, the battle contributed to the decline of the traditional dominance of heavy cavalry in medieval warfare and highlighted the growing importance of infantry tactics and local knowledge. It also played a crucial role in shaping Swiss identity, becoming a symbol of unity, resilience, and the determination to defend freedom against powerful adversaries. Over time, Morgarten was remembered not merely as a military success, but as a foundational moment in the emergence of Switzerland as a distinct political and cultural entity, reinforcing the idea that collective effort and strategic thinking could overcome even the most formidable challenges.